Hey guys, are you ready for a new thrift store? It's called Mission Thrift. I actually haven't been here in such a long time. I think over a year, maybe 2 years. The best thing I've ever thrifted from here was a North Face jacket that I thrifted for, I think it was like $25. No, $20, and I resold it for $100. So hopefully we find some stuff here. Let's go inside. So we're inside here at the thrift store. I found this Levi's jean jacket. It's like the light wash. It's in a really desirable size, extra large regular. $8.50. It's in really good condition too. So this color stood out to me because I love the color. It's coming off like thing, but it's like an olive green. But what stood out for me was that it's a sample. See? So was this like never released to the general public? Maybe it was just like a sample. It's in great condition too. It's like a vest. Hey everybody, it's Miss Philly. We are just coming from Mission Thrift. Save more than money is their motto. Okay, so we picked up 2 things, but before I want to get on to the thrift haul, we only picked up 2 things. I woke up to the most annoying message this morning. I post things online to sell on Facebook, and the funny thing, there's a backstory to this, but this girl commented on my post saying, if you mark it a little bit lower, I will bid on it because it's so overpriced in what they retail for. I purchased a Trader Joe's lot in the United States to bring back here to resell it, okay? I'm a reselling channel. I'm a thrifter. Not only do I resell, I also thrift for myself. So number one, you shouldn't be watching me because this person actually not knows me, but they follow me on YouTube and Instagram, which I actually had to block them. But yeah, they follow me on Instagram. They follow me on like YouTube. Like, you know what I do. Number one. So why are you like commenting? And I told them, I'm like, well, if it's too much for you, then why don't you use your time, your gas, your car mileage, and go to the nearest location, which is in Minneapolis or in Minnesota, and buy your own Trader Joe's, number one. Some people just do not have, I can't even, without going off on a tangent of written profanity. I just can't with people. Like, seriously, do you not know that these thrift stores do this too? And number 2, do you not know every single retail person, every single business does this too? Do you think Walmart is charging you cost of butter and milk? Like, if you have a problem with people reselling things, buy your own cow, milk your own milk, make your own butter, churn your own butter. Like, these people are such hypocrites. Like, it's so, I can't. I was just like, you know what? I can't even. That's like freaking Gucci spending $10 on thread, $20 on material, another $50 on labor. So how much is that? That's $80. And yet they're selling their sweaters for $800. Do you think they're going to sell their sweater for $80 instead of $800? Let's take a business class. Let's educate ourselves, because you end up looking ignorant. In my opinion, my humble opinion. And then she has the nerve to be like, oh yeah, I have friends anyway. Then why are you even like contacting me? Why are you even trying to get your opinion across to me? I don't give 2 F's about you, you know? The only people I give F's about are friends, family, and people who actually enjoy my content and enjoy what I do and understand me. Anybody else, like, I don't have time to interact with rude people, with the worst is passive aggressive. I can deal with people who are blatantly rude to your face, but if you're trying to be passive aggressive, if you're trying to have a double-sided comment, or, you know, it's just dumb. And this woman was like from my city. She actually messaged me on Instagram asking me to bring her back some stuff from the United States, and she'll pay me for it. And I'm like, number one, we've never communicated in my life. So it's not like you're a subscriber or a follower that I've communicated with before. We've had no communication in the past. So to message me and ask me to do you a favor, like, I don't know you, number one. Number 2, this isn't a necessity. It's a luxury. Like, hello? Knock, 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 hello? And the funny thing is, I can kind of tell by the tone of her message before that she was one of those kind of people, because just the tone of her message was a little bit off-putting. Like, that's what I have to say about that. That's what I have to say about that. That's why that's why I dislike a lot of people. That's why I'm very kind of closed off to people, and I kind of limit my interaction, especially with people online. Like, I'm not trying to generalize everybody, but from a lot of my experience, people online, they're a little bit more kind of crazy. They're a little bit more likely to turn on you. They're, you know, it's like that. So I try and, oh, that guy's cute. So I try not to like get too personal and too involved with people who watch me, or people who like follow me on Instagram or watch me on YouTube, because I've had so many instances where I befriend people and they just turn on you and they just use things against you and they become very despicable and vile, and it's just not something I want to deal. I'm in my, like, I'm too grown. I'm a grown woman. I don't need to be involved in shit like that. Okay, I don't have time to dedicate to passive aggressiveness, to juvenilism, to pettiness. I don't. I have things to do. I have money to make. I have a life to live. I have men to fornicate with. All that other shit needs to take a back seat, because I have goals, and life is short, and I need to accomplish these goals, because your time on earth is so minimal that one day you're gonna wake up and have regret, and if you don't accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. So if you're watching this, viewer who's passive aggressive and sent me those comments and commented on my shit, bye-bye. Don't expect to say something to me and not expect me to clap back. I'm a clapper backer, okay? I'm a clapper backer, usually. Usually I am, if I want to make my point across, because number one, I don't do that to people anymore. I used to be like that, so I do kind of understand it, where you feel like you need to get your point across. You feel like you're going to implode if you don't get your point across to that person, no matter how irrelevant it is. But I've grown, and I have other things to allocate my time more that's more productive, positive, and progressive. And doing that is not. With that being said, I'll show you what we got from the thrift store here. Vest was actually pretty cute. It's from Adidas. It was only $12.50. It says size 50. So is that like a kid's size? Or I don't even know what that is. But it's supposed to be like a medium. And yeah, it's super cute, and I like the color of it, because I find that these kind of browns and olive colors and greens really bring out the skin tone, like my skin tone. But what kind of made me like a little bit like, what is that? The label says sample. So what does that even mean? Was it a prototype? Was it like sold at a sample sale? Who knows, because I don't know. But all I know is that it looks comfy as hell, and the color is good, and it's Adidas. So, and then we picked up this Levi's jacket. It's in a very desirable size, XL. I'm guessing it's a men's, so this could be like a woman's 2XL actually. But I love the wash of it. It's so summer. I'm at the lake, but it's a little bit nipply during the nighttime. But when I take this off, I can reveal something more hoochie. But I don't know if this is even vintage. It just says Levi Strauss, San Francisco, regular, XL. And I like this wash, actually. It reminds me of like the 90s. That's like a 90s wash for denim. Where is it made in? It says... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I don't see where it was made. 100% cotton. Ooh, it's made in Canada. Made in Canada. I can rock this now, actually, but jean jacket season is almost over. Anyway, we got this for $8.50. So that was actually a not bad deal for a jean jacket. Hello, like seriously, why are you picking on me? Like, why don't you go pick it outside of Walmart and tell them that you're upset that they charging you $4 for milk when really they only paid 20 cents for that jug of milk. I'm just trying to make a living, okay? I'm just trying to make an honest living to buy my luxury shit, to pay for male hookers, to buy Aritzia and Lululemon and Pink by Victoria's Secret and get a nose job. Like, I'm just trying to make an honest living. So why are you trying to fuck my coin? Okay? Ugh. Hey guys, we are at Thrift Store Salvation Army here on Regent. Got the outfit of the day, had to bust out the boots. But yeah, let's go inside and check it out. They've got all these doonies for sale. I want to take a look at those. There's that dooney. Yeah, Michael Kors dooney.
Did you sell the Prada one? Oh, I got sold. There was one that was sold on, I don't know. That's Prada.
We have this wool shirt made in Nepal. This tea babaton. Cinderella cashmere. And this pink. Pink, I don't know. I'm still debating if I want to. It's like sleepwear. It's very like something you'd get from Aritzia. It is like a loose fit. Which is nice. It's itchy, but I mean it's wool, so it's supposed to be more for like comfort. Warmth. So here's the Cinderella one. I kind of like it with like the bling there. It's kind of cute. And it's like 100% cashmere, so. Keep my arm. So we just came from Salvation Army. They had a couple of good things there. I liked that pink long sleeve, but it just was not like, it just did not fit. And well, obviously it's not going to fit. It's a medium right now. And I'm like a heifer size. But I did pick up a couple of things from there. I paid $72 for everything, but I did have a $10 off coupon. So I picked up this large, which doesn't fit right now because it's small. I find Babaton fits a little bit snugger. Now this piece is a no-name. There's no label on it, but it is 100% wool and made in Nepal. I just love it because it reminds me of an Aritzia piece. I wouldn't be surprised if it is an Aritzia piece, but it's just this beautiful, luxurious, oversized sweater. And it's 100% wool. There is no pilling on it whatsoever. High quality. Now, granted, wool can be itchy against your skin, but I mean, it's meant to keep you warm, also for fashion, so you kind of have to put up with that. But this is just a beautiful, oversized sweater. It's heavy, and it just is comfortable if you can get around the itchiness of it. But yeah, just this against my skin tone is just, oh, that's why I love me some white guys sometimes, you know, white and my skin tone mixing together, making some of that mocha. Hello! But isn't that like a nice, like, look at that. Hello. I'm going skiing in Aspen and sipping on some marshmallow cocoa. And this was low price of $13. So, and there's like no like pilling, no rips, no tears, no snags. It is in perfect condition. Even the lady behind me, she was like, oh my God. She was like touching it. She's like, oh my God, that is such a good find. And I'm like, yeah. Even like no-name wool sweaters fetch you at least $100. So this was a good find. And the final set, I think I overpaid for this, which is fine, but I personally liked it. And when I personally like things, I give my attention to it. I invest in it. Is this a man or is this a bag? I don't know, they're the same thing. I purchased this Dooney and Book bag right here. Isn't that cuteness? It was $50, but $10 off of this. I love the style of it. It's, I guess, really epi leather. I don't know. No, pebbled leather, I guess. The only issue with it, there's like one little mark right there. That little mark. I don't know if I can get that out, but it doesn't bother me regardless. And it has the Dooney & Burke keychain. See, I'm not a really big fan of Dooney & Burke bags, but whatever. And there's like minimal scuffing on the plate there. That's just like tape residue. And this is what the inside looks like. It's kind of like is that a paisley pattern, I believe? A paisley? I think it is. Oh, it's like, I think this is brand new. There's still the tag inside. It says barrel bag. I wonder how much this retails for. It's a super sweet bag. I love it, actually. Perfect for summer if you just want like a basic small bag or whatever. And like, I've been like embracing the color yellow lately, so heller. I wanted to talk about the people who donate at thrift stores, okay? Because I actually was just conversing with one of the employees, and they told me the kind of people donate. Okay, so as you saw in the vlog, there was 4 Dooney & Burke bags, 2 leathers, and 2 bigger ones that were canvas, a leather, and this one. I didn't like the style of the leather because it was croc, and this one was what caught my eye. There's also a Michael Kors, and also when I was looking at the bags, the lady working there said, yeah, did the Prada one sell? Because there was a Prada one also. It was authentic. We could tell it's authentic, but it was the older style, but still authentic, and I guess it sold immediately. Regardless, she said, we were talking, she's like, this lady, so we were talking, and she's like, this lady came by in a Mercedes SUV. She had this big bag of stuff and to donate. And she said, she handed it to me and said, here, I just want you guys to be happy. And she's like, okay, whatever. Thanks, old lady. And then she literally went through the bag. Boom! 3 brand new with tags, Coach bags with the receipts inside. All those sold already, she said. The Prada bag sold. 4 Dooney & Burkes and a Michael Kors. The Michael Kors are a little bit more used, but it got me to think. I'm like, oh, so that's the kind of, it's just really nice to have some insight on what happens, on how people donate, because I've always contemplated on who are these people that donate these things, you know, how I can't comprehend. Why would someone donate a Chanel bag? Why would someone donate a Prada bag? Won't you just resell it? When you don't have that reseller mentality, you kind of question the intentions of other people and why they do what they do. But now we have some insight, some legitimate insider insight in the kind of people that donate. I actually had this idea of doing like a short film of thrifting, because I love thrifting, obviously, and then I would have 3 different scenarios of the kind of people who donate things, you know, and I would like, and I wanted to film like a short film, like literally maybe 10 minutes long, on that. Like, I have this whole scenario. Like, one scene would be boyfriend and girlfriend breaking up, and he donates her shit because he's so mad. Another scene would be father and mother and family who has a fashionista daughter that passed away, donating her stuff. Another scene, like that kind of, you know, short movie. I think that would be so awesome to do, because I'm kind of, not that I'm sick of thrifting and doing just thrifting, but I do want to kind of explore other avenues when it comes to YouTube. And I thought to incorporate my thrifting into a short film, I think that would be awesome. It would just, you know, cost money to hire actors and, you know, filming and, you know, I don't know. I can't afford to do that right now, but it's definitely on my list of things to do, because I definitely want to explore that. I have so many creative juices flowing through me that I want to share it with you guys. Anyway, what do you guys think of that? Would you watch something like that? I just, you know, like a short film about thrifting, like who donates when it's thrifting, and 3 little, like, have you guys ever watched If These Walls Could Talk? It came out in 95 and it came out in 2000, both on HBO, and it was the first miniseries was about abortion in the 50s, in the 70s, and in the 90s, and it was so interesting to watch that, especially since it gives you insight. And then in the 2000s version, they like I said, they both aired on HBO. It was about lesbians in the 50s, lesbians in the 70s, and lesbians in the 2000s, and it was just so interesting to watch, and it gives you such insight and perspective. That's what I wanted to accomplish with that short movie about thrifting. Anyway, guys, we'll head over to Value Village and see what we find there. Okay, so I found this Tallulah medium. I don't know though. Looks kind of really grandma-y. Tallulah. This one looks really good quality too. This JH collection. I think that's Jillian Harris or Jillian Hill or something. Okay, I really think that this is Wilfred, and it was just, the label was just taken off, because that looks familiar to me, and the back looks familiar to me too. I punched in the style number and it's popping up cardigans on Google Images, so I don't know if this is actual Wolford though, but it definitely looks like it. So I just wanted to show you guys this horrible fake Michael Kors bag, $17. Horrible. For $8. It's actually a really good deal. But Kipling doesn't sell well for me, like, at all. So I'm just gonna leave it for some other thrifterella. It's a cute little, you know, crossbody bag. Whatever. Guys, we're at Value Village by Polo Park. Can't film inside, so I can film up to here. You know it's super stretched out when this is over here, but it should be down here. So here's a super cute TNA wool, I think this is wool. Let's see. 100% wool. I would buy it, but it's just too small and I'll never be an extra small, but $25, not bad.